In today's video, I'll be fishing an incredibly unique desert canyon, full of cacti, waterfalls, and one of the rarest trout on Earth. Welcome back to another Flicky Flies film. The trout I'm chasing today are desert specialists, evolving in isolation eons ago after traveling up waterways from the Pacific Ocean. At one time on the verge of extinction, these fish are now locally common in a select few waters. Waters like where I am today. These trout don't grow too big. The joy in catching them comes from the landscape in which they live. If you don't know by now, my target today are stunning native jewels known as none other than the Gila trout. We are going to find some Gila trout today in this stunning location. I am beyond excited. How beautiful is this? Just wild. In a place as beautiful as this, I really don't care how big these fish are. I'm just enjoying my day out here in this lush, stunning canyon. Ooh, I can see them in there. They were following my nymph. Oh, another little hit there. They're just pecking at it though. Come on guys, let's get an eat. Woo! Oh man, oh my. Now there's a nice size Gila. Come here, dude. Well, that might be one of the smallest trout. That might be one of the smallest trout I've ever caught. Holy crap. First fish. It's a little Gila trout. That's only the fifth Gila I've ever caught in my life, and he gets the record for the smallest one. My God, that is a dink. The dink of all dinks. What do we think? Is that a record for one of the smallest trout? Let me know if you guys have caught anything smaller. That's like a proper minnow, but a Gila trout nonetheless, so I'm happy. With the skunk off, I fished a few more promising holes with no luck. I can't say I really minded though, considering the place I was in. It's the end of May. The water's cold, the air's warm, and it feels like paradise. And besides, it didn't take too long to find another fish. There he is. There he is. Beautiful little pocket here, my God. It's like I'm fishing caves. A little nicer fish here. All right, yes. Man, fishing for these Gila trout has been so rewarding. Catching a brand new species and in a canyon as pretty as this. That is, it's a special trip. This is a special trip for sure. Quite an adventure. Tree got in the way. Here we go. Come on, come on. There we go. Oh, nice fish. Heck yeah. I mentioned earlier that the joy in catching Gila, for me, comes from the places they live. That is true, but I don't want to discount the subtle beauty of them either. That golden hue, the pinpoint spots, that hint of a pink blush down the lateral line, all comes together to create a very handsome little fish. This next catch was seriously amazing. Waterfalls have this ability to draw us in and command our attention. Their sound, the spectacle of it all. I've always loved catching fish underneath them. Ha ha ha! Gila trout in the whitewater waterfall. Epic. Heck yeah, dude. So cool. Not a bad one either. All right. How cool is that? Another beauty and arguably one of the prettiest places I've fished. You gotta love that. If you love watching my films and will be able to support me in exchange for some great benefits, consider becoming a Patreon or a YouTube member. Sign up at patreon.com/flickyflies or click the join button below the video. Some possible perks include watching my videos ad-free, behind-the-scenes content, and special access to exclusive creator commentary videos, where I dive deep into my fishing techniques, the video making process, and much more. This passion of mine doesn't make me rich, but with the support of people like you, I'm able to keep doing what I love, filming these adventures and sharing them with all of you guys. More info in the description below the video. Thanks so much for the consideration. This Tenkara Rodco Yari, it's my absolute favorite rod. My absolute favorite Tenkara rod. I love the little hints of fiberglass. It just feels like a scalpel. It's a beautiful rod, and it's so much fun to fight modest fish on. How well even you know the 6-inch Gila trout fight on this thing. It's just it's very cool, very cool. And there's one right there. There's one right there. We got a solid 4 or 5 incher. But from the boulder cave, I mean, shoot, that's so cool. This is a really magical spot. And these trout are so unique and so special. Carving out an existence here in these desert mountains. I mean, it is arid. There's aloe, there's cactus all around. It feels like a legitimate desert, and yet these trout have managed to make a life for themselves. Pretty special fish. I used to live back east. One of my favorite trees there, by far, was the American sycamore, which laid claim to the largest deciduous tree in North America. The one shown here, a slightly different species, is the Arizona sycamore. I just love its ghostly white branches and the way they zigzag and stretch out across the canyon. It's scaly mishmash of light and dark patches of bark. Such character. By the way, did you spot that ant climbing up? This lovely creature here is an Arizona sister. I saw this large butterfly from afar, off and on all day. I saw those orange patches, and to this northerner, it looked positively tropical. I really wanted to see one up close, so when this guy landed for a sip of water, I was legitimately so excited. Seeing all these, foreign to me, plants and animals added such a sense of wonder to this fishing trip. I never did catch another Gila on this day, but I was happy with the few that I did. And in a place like this, how couldn't you be? Thanks so much for watching. I'll catch you next time.